Distinguished guests and analysts and fellows, I am engineer, architect Salvatore Polverino, and I serve in the Department of Training and Internazionalization at the Ordine degli Architetti, Pianificatori, Paesaggisti, Conservatori di Napoli e Provincia, Italy. Today I'm here to bridge towards that at first glance seem apart, the realm of military vigilance, specifically in the context of electronic warfare, but the principles and policies of the International Council on monuments and sites. It's essential to delve into how sensitivity analysis can be applied to assess and manage the risks to cultural heritage during conflicts. Why do we undertake sensitivity analysis in heritage field? It's merely to understand the robustness and the reliability of our models and the decisions in extreme but realistic scenarios, just intended as an enhanced decision-making tool empowered by situational multi-layered scalar awareness, determining the operational limits, indeed with the use of IT systems, in distributing resources in a multi-domain environment. This focus becomes particularly pertinent when addressing heritage sites that have been impacted or damaged by the complexities of EW within the realm of sensitivity analysis, particularly concerning the interplay between national security and cultural preservation, setting a clear object definition between energy factors occurring per armed and non-armed conflicts. We are capable to extract the thematic emphasis to our narrative reviews direction. To public administrations, we offer a valid compendium for. So throughout history, we filtered out persistent effort that was characterized by the erase of cultural identity, and so the annihilation of collective memory. Indeed, many unanswered questions have resulted in our scope definition from the cultural currently literature. The principle of anastilosis, which champions meticulous reintegrations of the fragments, pretending priority towards authentic materials. Starting from UNESCO 46 premise, the overview of the review process resulted in 8 branches: engineering and product design, in example UFV, BIM integration, design, theory and architecture for the evolution led by ICOMOS, also paired with Viollet-Ledoux and Cesare Brandi theories, future studies and scenario development, portrayed by authors Murphy, Sell, Gerstenblitz, Arimatsu, Schammel, for the creation of an UN military unit to protect ancient sites in the Middle East, Benon, Kitzoniti and Axelson for uncontested heritage, technological forecasting enhanced by Friedberg for CERT F35EW sensors, UH for sensing data, or Zhang in theory to countermeasures against new radars. In operational deployments, we considered the cultural heritage material and intangible as a humanitarian issue protected by the international humanitarian law. Role of the caposezione in operational planning, the concept of cultural blue helmets, red list of cultural objects at risk, joint investigation team, as we remember Cashon Museum looting, International Alliance for the Protection of Heritage in Conflict Areas, 2017, Artificial Intelligence in Scan to BIM Reconstruction. Here, ICOMOS authorities set of definitions from 64 Venice chart. Monte Cassino, with the on-site chronicle vehicles during bombing raids, and artistical conceptions derived from interviews, crowdfunding campaigns, and Iraq scenarios and preparedness to restore vigilance and disaster response. The special long-term exploration for the ancient city of Aleppo, Syria, focusing on its inner core with multiple GIS techniques, clusters damages, multi-domain in electronic warfare. This novel aspect addressing countermeasures across its numerous activities, not yet fully clarified. The pivotal deployment of F-35 aircraft, why cultural properties preparedness must be trained in peacetime, with case studies from the Hajj Convention, Netherlands, Aleppo Management, Syria, with the Paul Virilio Memories, its theory of technology as a non-neutral discipline. In innovation, we cited virtual reality, the interpretation by Paul Virilio, with the bottom-up impressions by users. GIS approach for military reconstruction, with the forensic results for the battlefield in Fatarella, fortress, Spain. Management science, policy analysis and organizational design, strategic planning, in example Doppelhofer for Palmira, or Kefi for a military manual, Parulli for Carabinieri Army, Knaue and Dimelli in conflict zones, key studies for heritage reconstruction, innovation regarding semiotics for counter monuments, Fleischmann for an augmented virtual environment between 90 and 92, Petrauskas for the conceptualization of an archaeology of post-war scenarios, and last, goal model analysis for advanced modeling and computational reconstructions. So we invite to read our chapter that establishes and reconfirms the SPF sensitivity parameters across the before mentioned various disciplines. Beforehand enlisted also integrated EW infrastructures in heritage sites. So at this point, the question, have we completed our evaluation? Not yet. There are a few considerations ahead. We indeed proceeded to verge relevant literature sources for the professional community through 34 qualitative decision tools analysis, operational foresight, review and update, joint training, and arbitrary SWOT scrutiny. Our approach to the research was constructed to ensure replicability and be applicable by our subscribers, architects, by assuring consistent findings across varied settings. The entire study was conducted under stringent ethical guidelines with a particular emphasis on transparent disclosure. Everything is unclassified, non-classified. Everything has been fully released to the public. So there are some questions we would like to discuss with the keynote speakers as well. Is it to understand the impact of electronic warfare on cultural sites beforehand, during the training of the military operations? Can it be a best practice possible? So the authors made a unique contributions to corresponding membership of the Ordine Architetti Napoli. We invite you to ask any questions. We are looking to build bridges with your questions in the Q&A section. At this point, we have concluded, and we are looking forward to receive your viewpoints. Thank you very much.